Brother, let's talk.
On the road.
No matter what, we're going to bring you guys the episode. Wouldn't matter if we could be in the middle of a goddamn war zone.
I am driving.
Driving mid-cast, bro. Who's doing it like us, bro? I did not have a good go of it in Florida.
Bro, went there for a better life. Came back worse.
Yeah, I was like, I'm about to make a hell of me out there, bro. I was fighting for my goddamn life every single week, bro.
I think if I had to think about like my first lick, a king-size Kit Kat.
That's wrong. That's not the first thing you stole, though, bro.
What do you mean?
The first thing you stole?
The Kit Kat?
No, the first thing you stole, I know what it is. My heart about that loco. Do you think that us, Homo sapiens, are meant to be like...
I hate it whenever recipes online, they go, it's a very simple, easy recipe.
Every recipe is easy, right?
Yeah.
It's quick 30-minute meals. I'm like, okay, as soon as you start chopping an onion, I'm out. We're rolling? Mics are hot.
Locked in.
Brother, let's talk. Ep.19.
On the road.
You might notice the scene's a little bit different this time.
Well, the scene and the audio.
and obviously the audio, so bear with us on this one. No matter what, we're gonna bring you guys the episode. Wouldn't matter if we could be in the middle of a goddamn war zone. And we're gonna record this. We're gonna get this goddamn video out.
Yeah, I mean, so hopefully the audio sounds, decent. Nothing too bad.
As you mentioned, I'm Johnny V.
I'm Jose Medina.
If you don't know by now, welcome to the show. You made the cutoff. Congratulations, because we usually don't let a lot of new listeners in. But if you found us, okay, just because we're doing a TikTok push. So if you're new, welcome to the show.
Yeah. Anyway, if it was curious with the blanket behind us, I have my younger brothers in the backseat, and I really don't want them on camera, so we just...
I'm not ready for this celebrity lifestyle. I'm telling you, I have no privacy now. Every time I walk out, oh my God, Johnny over here, over here. a couple things. If you are a new listener, you're probably wondering, what's the show about? Guess what? It's about whatever we want every single week. So
we had that's like the one thing that everyone asks me every time. You got a podcast? I'm like, yeah, what's it about? I'm like, we should be talking some shit, dude. I don't know. We don't have like a set subject. Not for us, at least.
I can't talk some shit with my homeboy. God forbid. God bless me. It's summer.
And also, I am driving.
Driving mid-cast, bro. Who's doing it like us, bro? Genuinely.
So, I mean, I'm going to obviously focus on the road, but then I'm also try to, talk a little bit. So I'm really leaning on Johnny right now to carry it a lot.
And one thing about me is you can lean on me. You might be disappointed, but you can lean on me. So yeah, being on the road, initially I just kind of it brings up a lot of road memories, you know what I'm saying? Because me and this guy, we road tripped a few times. I've road tripped with his family quite a few times and stuff like that. Disney trips, Six Flags and stuff like that. Yeah. Which is actually the current destination right now is Six Flags.
Magic Mountain.
Magic Mountain. You know what I'm saying? The only time I'm on more of a roller coaster is when I'm talking to these bitches.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, here we are on the road. So tell me, initially, bro, what's one of your most prominent or favorite road trip memories from back in those days?
Favorite,
and then how about? You kind of dealt with one of your. You spoke about one of your low points, your low lights on the road trip. So give me a highlight.
A highlight for me, at least. I mean, there wasn't any major stories like that. I would say in terms of highlight. Not in a good way. The kid right behind my seat broke his arm.
I remember that.
Snapped it in half because of this guy.
Dude, okay, stop right now, bro, because that is a huge... I don't know how that started, that I pushed him.
Okay, no. I never said that.
Okay.
But you were playing a game that was somewhat more risky. He hopped the fence, landed right on his arm, he snapped it. It was like a compound fracture or something like that.
It was a pretty big fracture.
His arm was literally, if I could, I'll do
deep dive.
A very detailed drawing of what it looked like. Anyways, his arm was literally just snapped, and because he was playing a game with this guy.
I will say this: we were kids playing on a fence. It happens.
Yeah, but I mean, what?
Looking back on it, it was crazy though, because we were still an hour from the nearest hospital.
Yeah.
So he's just.
Well, we literally came all the way back. We drove all the way back to Reno.
Crazy, bro.
But I mean,
I said give me a highlight, but that's a fucking dark memory.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that's like a highlight though, isn't it? Or what would you consider that? Like,
a highlight for me, like back in those days, especially particularly on those road trips, you know, with you and me and your family and stuff like that, would be you and me in the back because his mom had this like hella comfortable van, hella room, like total like mom van.
Yeah.
And so there's hella room to like spread out. Like we could all be back there and still be comfortable.
Yeah.
And I remember me and this guy would be watching Epic Mealtime. Remember Epic Mealtime?
Oh yeah.
We watched Epic Mealtime on his phone, bro. The whole road trip. That was so cool. I used to love watching Epic Mealtime before they fell off. That fall off needs to be studied. Up there with like Doja Cat and Rich the Kid, but he made a comeback.
Okay, you know, I will say one highlight that more of like a funny one. Obviously, like Johnny mentioned, we had a van. I think it sat at most like 6 people, six, seven bodies.
Yeah, it was like a 6-seater. Yeah.
But obviously, you know, I mean, we don't really follow those rules.
7-seater.
It's a 7, yeah. But so Johnny was like the extra body. We didn't have a seat for him, so we basically had him sitting like kind of in like the middle of like, you know, on the floor pretty much in the van.
Yep.
And my stepdad at the time was driving back. You know, we're driving back home from the trip, and he must have been zooming. I think he ended up doing like 90 over. I mean, no, he was doing 90. Or
he
something.
Was zooming.
Yeah, he was going very fast. The thing is that, you know, we're driving, and then. And I know we see the red and blue lights flashing behind us. And we're like,
yep.
And we're like, oh shit! And the thing is that, you know, Johnny has no seat, so pretty much I think you were sitting like on top of like a cooler or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we had him sitting like a cooler, and then so we're like, oh shit! Like we gotta hide this guy. So then we had him kind of stand up, move out of the way. We moved the cooler. We had him lay on the floor, and then we put the cooler and like 3 blankets on top of him.
Yep.
And we pretty much made it seem like, oh, you know, there's nothing there. And Johnny had to lay there for like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, through the whole traffic stop.
The whole, like, ticket giving, yeah, bro, that's a highlight.
Yeah, that was a highlight.
That's a highlight, bro.
Shit.
Me just staying low key right there the entire time, bro. That shit was hell. I was nervous, bro. I was like, oh my god, bro. I was like, what's going to happen if this cop finds us?
I mean, that was basically, who the hell dropped some shit?
Better just hit a piece of wood on the road.
Little highlight right now, doing a podcast and going to take a piss or another rest stop. Pee break.
Shout out to the Crestview rest stop. We'll be back. We're back. We're doing the hand transitions now. It's a whole different era. But we left off on Medina talking about some of his highlights and stuff like that. I want to talk about one of my highlights was driving to and from Florida. I mentioned this before in the podcast.
Yeah.
And the longest I drove during one of those sessions was 20 hours in one day.
24 hours?
Yeah, 20
hours. Non-stop?
Non-stop.
You think I could have, you know, do it like how you were in those days?
Hell nah. Nope. Nah, we used to run them.
Hell no. No, not the way we used to run.
No, it was actually terrible, though. It was actually very terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like sitting
why 20 hours straight? Did you know, like...
because it was the way back, and I was pretty low on money at the time, too, because I was like, bro, I did not have a good go of it in Florida. I'll tell you that much.
Bro, went there for a better life. Came back worse.
Exactly. Went there with the... Yeah, I was like, I was making hell of money out there, but I was fighting for my goddamn life every single week, bro. I was like, yeah, looking at my bills, like, yeah, they don't know what to do, bro. Struggling. And then to get back, I had to borrow some money from someone I know out here, like, real, like, loan shark type of guy. He was generous, but we did work a deal out where I borrowed a G from him, and I had to pay him back $1,200. So,
okay.
Yeah.
A little bit of interest.
A little bit of interest. I was like, okay, fuck it. So
it's the game.
It's the game, bro. But I had to get back, so I was like, I didn't have time for like no hotels or nothing. I was like, we're just gonna smash this out.
Yeah.
And 20 hours, and that was a big difference maker because then it made the rest of the drive super easy. But yeah.
Wait, what?
The drive from Florida, like just smacking out like 20 hours in a row.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, because you pretty much stop like right towards the end of Texas, and then like dude, the biggest states are Florida and Texas. Like getting through Florida and Texas is crazy.
I've seen that thing where like if you like from like end to end of Texas, like that top part is like. If you don't get gas, you're for sure gonna run out or something like that.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. It's
very far.
Because you'll smack through like Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama. You'll go through all those states like real quick. You're like, damn, I'm in Louisiana. Damn, I'm in fucking
yeah.
But like
Texas,
still
in Texas.
You're like, oh my. You're like, what? Lovelock, Lubbock, Texas, and there's places like Tyler, Texas. There's places you've never even heard of in Texas. It's crazy.
That is wild.
Lots of religious billboards and stuff like that. Texas is a bit of a culture shock. Yeah. You can really understand why Texas is the way it is when you drive through it. You know.
Yeah.
It's just it's prominent. You know.
Yeah. Have you ever had to like give directions on a road trip, or have you ever had to like
Ask
get directions? Yeah.
No.
Give or take.
I remember when I was younger, because when I was younger, so we're like on the cusp of like the technology, like ever since like 2008, probably we grew up with like phones and stuff like that, like smartphones.
Yeah, around
right?
there. Yeah. Like, well, I mean, shit. I had my first phone in like 3rd, 4th grade, I think.
Yeah, see, but that was a flip phone back then.
Yeah.
I think the phone that changed it all was the HTC. That was the first quote unquote smartphone, the Android or whatever.
Like the full screen.
Yeah, the full screen with the little scrolling little like ball wheel. That's
I mean, BlackBerry kind of had that going on.
Yeah, BlackBerry kind of had it going on, but I think in my memory, the HTC was the one that was like, okay, like, this is the one that like set it off.
Yeah.
Digressing back, so growing up, my mom did the MapQuest, so we'd print the directions out.
Also.
Yeah. Looking
Well,
back
same. Yeah, my mom, we used to do that too.
the whole MapQuest thing, right? You print out the night prior, you highlight the stuff like that. That was like me and my mom. We'd plan it out, right?
Yeah.
Looking back on it, this was her fault. I was like, what, 7, 8, and I was her navigator. I had my older sister.
we gotta.
Dude, bro, I was like, bro, I'm 8 years old, and I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. I don't think I can even pay attention to where the fuck we're going. So we went like the wrong way for like 50 miles, and my mom had to figure out how to get back because it was my fault.
Damn.
Low-key her fault. And I remember her asking for directions on that road. I think she called somebody. Oh, she called the family member.
The what?
A family member, and had
gotcha.
the whole thing described, because my family's out like way out from all up and down Cali, so they know it pretty well, you know.
See, yeah, it's crazy that someone has like that knowledge.
Yeah.
Like he hit you with if you hit Creek Point, you got too far.
Hell no. Nope.
Turn around.
I see a sign called Lake Elephant. Hell no.
Nope.
You're going too far.
Yeah, go turn back. Well, have you ever had to give like directions in like general? Like
In
let's
the
say
city?
like in the city, or has anyone ever asked you like, hey, is there something around here?
I want to say yes, but like it's not such a prominent memory in my mind that I can point to it and be like, oh yeah, it was this, this, and this.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like I remember somebody asking for directions. Okay, have you?
I have once.
How'd you do? What'd you do? Landmark, roads.
It was a landmark, which is a McDonald's.
God, I love McDonald's landmark.
It was I was in line, the drive-through line at Taco Bell.
Okay.
And
The usual one?
Yeah, they're the ones in the corner. But I was just there, and then I see like an older white guy kind of start walking up to like towards like my passenger window.
Yeah.
And I was like, am I seeing this right? I was like, is he getting closer? And he was like, and he got close enough, and he kind of waves me down. I put the window down, and I was like, hey, what's up? And he goes, he's like, do you know where there's a McDonald's at somewhere? And I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, you could go either, up this street and you're right there, right to the light, or you can go down this street. You'll see on your right side. He goes, thank you, and kind of walked away. And I was like, that's the first and only time that's ever happened.
That's crazy.
It was like a random encounter.
And you know what's crazy? At McDonald's, like, bro, pick a direction, and it's
Dude,
America. Throw a rock.
There's a McDonald's anywhere, bro.
Throw a rock and you go that way, and you're probably gonna hit a McDonald's.
Yeah. Wait, no, McDonald's is number 1, right?
Locations wise?
Yeah.
No. I saw something. I think Wendy's has them beat.
I thought it was Subway.
Subway,
right? Yeah,
Subway.
Okay. Then I brought it up.
Yeah, that's crazy. The most Subway, and which I think about it, I'm like, yeah, because I live in Lemon Valley, which is a little valley out there in Reno, about a quarter mile from the city, and yeah, I think there are 3 Subways as compared to 2 McDonald's. So.
Oh, just in our town, or just
in Lemon Valley? In the town, I mean, how many Subways are just in Reno alone? Probably like 17 Subways.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, brother.
Good, man. You think it's just like cheaper to franchise, or why is there so many of them?
I think it's cheaper. It's super easy to make a Subway. Like, think about it. And for like the licensing, like the food you serve and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's probably so easy. You just put a little counter, and you need one person to make the sandwiches, and you're good to go. And,
that's crazy.
And so I think that's why it's just so easy. But hold on, digressing back to people coming and approaching you in a car and asking for things. There's one lady. So in Reno, there's only one 24-hour store left. I think it's the Winco in Northtown.
Okay.
If you're not from Reno, just know it's like kind of like Tweakerville almost in a way, where it's kind of like the city's gentrifying quickly, and so a lot of the homeless population is kind of flogging to that whole Northtown area because the parking lots are super lax. People can park their RVs there, can camp out there, and the city's not really on that area yet because it's kind of a city's kind of just designated an area for homeless people to be.
Yeah,
that's the spot in Reno right now.
Spot no one cares about.
No one really cares about. Winco's a 24-hour store there, so you go in there at night. I've caught myself in there a few times, like how late, like 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning, buying shit at Winco. And it's always like tweakers there in the store and stuff like that, but they leave you alone for the most part. But there's this one lady, dude. I've lived in Reno for a long time. So over the last 3 years, she's been running this scam. The same lady in the same car. I'm like,
oh really?
With the same excuse every single time. I've seen her like 4 times now. She pulls up. She's a bigger lady, chubby lady, and a black Kia Soul with a really loud exhaust, a really loud muffler.
Okay.
So you hear it coming up, right?
Yeah.
Every time that I hear her pull up, I'm like, oh my god. I turn around. She's like, excuse me. I'm like, yeah. She's like, listen, and like, it's the way she does it. She does it so like.
Like she's putting like an Oscar performance on
Oscar
there.
performance, and then she's also so like, what's the word like when they expect it from you? She's entitled. She's entitled for help, right?
Yeah.
So she like says the whole spiel, and I'm already doing one of these. If you're just listening, it's you essentially wave your hand like, no, I'm good. If you're watching, it's one of these.
Yeah, sorry.
But she'll still just look at you and just finish the whole spiel.
Yeah.
I don't have gas money. I just need some gas money. Blah blah blah. Right. And then this last time, it really pissed me off because I was like, I knew it was her. I know her scam, and I was like, nah, I'm sorry. Like it wasn't even like, no, I'm sorry, ma'am. It was just straight like, no, I'm good. And then she's like, sir, you don't have any spare change, like any change to spare me?
Yeah.
And I was like, I said no. Like, bro, I was like, no. I was like, I'm cool. And I told Trip, I was like, I've seen you like so many times, but like, I'm good.
Nope.
Yeah.
I called her out.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, bro, I just can't, bro. Like,
well, do you ever give money to anyone like that? Like any, beggar, I guess, on the corner or anything like that?
Any bums? No, I don't. I'm
all?
sorry. I don't feel bad for them.
I think in total I've given over the years probably $15 max.
Yeah.
Like I not all at once. Probably like $1 or $2 there.
You remember the dude right there by our job when I used to work with you? Nah. Okay. Well, there was this one dude.
Black guy.
The black dude. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, there's this one guy. So I was like leaving the Starbucks one time, and we used to work. We hit the Starbucks like all the time. Me and this guy. And one time I went solo in the morning before work, and I like turned out. No, it was the middle of the day. It was lunchtime. And it was hot. It was really really hot that day. And I turned the corner, and I'm pretty. Like I said, I'm not really like, what's the word, like empathetic towards like homeless people in this country. I'm sorry, because it's so easy to get help. But I'm pretty dismissive generally. But there was this one guy, and I hit the corner, and he like waved at me, like he has a sign or whatever, and I don't read his sign. I was real dismissive, and he's just like, I forgot how it was. But he like smiled at me and waved at me, and it just felt super genuine.
Yeah.
Like, he was genuine, just like, okay, have a nice day. And I was like, damn. It hit me, and I was like, I feel like an asshole. So I like literally hit the ATM. I think I pulled out like $60 or whatever, and then I got a couple of drinks or whatever.
60?
60, yeah. Yeah, bro.
Oh, but you didn't give him 60.
I gave him 60. Bro. That just resonated with me. Yeah, it resonated because I remember. Because then the next day I went back to find him.
Yeah.
I went back to work.
Yeah.
But I knew in my head I was like, I'm gonna go back and find him the next day because I think I'd seen him there a couple times prior. So I knew he hung out there. So I went to the parking lot, did a circle. I couldn't find him. I was like, fuck it, I'll just get Capriati's because the Capriati's there. Got a little sandwich. Capriati's the Bobby sandwich. Hella bussin'. That shit tastes like Thanksgiving between 2 buns.
Okay.
Like, and so anyway, so that I get the sandwich, go to the parking lot, and I'm like, I can't find him. I'm like, and literally as I get in my car, I looked at my passenger side. He was sitting on the side of my car. Like, he just happened to be like behind this bush.
You felt an aura.
I was like, oh shit. So I got out. I was like, I saw the day, blah blah blah. So I gave him half my sandwich. I gave him $60 and a drink.
Damn. Some head too, or what?
Yeah. Some head. You know what I'm saying, bro? Something about that guy just resonated with me because he just felt like super like not entitled. Like,
you one of the good homeless people.
He had that vibe where like he was young and like you could tell he was like just down on his luck. And I was like, hopefully, like, I mean, shit, I probably enabled him, but
probably don't gamble it.
Hopefully, shit. And if you did gamble, hope he won.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
That's the one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is this $60?
$60. Yep. That's like the one time I think I really like.
Now, have you ever given anyone? I mean, I guess it's kind of the same kind of scam. Like you kind of brought up the. Someone did ask me. This is pretty recent too. A guy had asked me. He had to go do like a job like up in like Kings Beach, by Tahoe, and he said he was in a company truck too. Like he was in a company truck. He said, "Hey man, listen, I need to get to Kings Beach. I got a little job up there," and I was like, man, I got $5, but leave me alone. So I gave him the $5 and that was it. And that's all. I gave it to him. But
he
I was
was in
like,
a company truck and
he was in a company, and so I was like, whatever. I just got robbed right now. I was like, whatever, and that was it.
Me and my ex got kind of like done it like that too. One time we were sitting in the mall, and a mom walks up with her kids or whatever.
Her kids.
Her kid, like legit, bro. I'm telling you, like they're cutthroat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But, so she walks up with a box full of like Christmas. It was around Christmas time.
Yeah.
A box full of like Christmas stuff, clearly from a dollar store.
Uh-huh.
And because we like Max would go to the dollar store all the time, so she knew all the stuff there, right? And
Yeah.
So she walks up and like we're thinking, okay, she's like, oh, do you want to buy something, blah blah blah, like trying to like sell her stuff, right? And I was like, okay, like how much? And she was like, one chocolate bar is like $10. And I legit was like, nah, I'm good. And Max was like, Max felt bad, and she was like, oh, she was like, okay, and like gave her like $10. And she walked away, and I looked at Max and I was like, you just got done in, bro. And she was like, yeah, I did. And I was like, yeah, bro.
$10.
And I was like, that's just like you get a 5-pack of those chocolate bars at the dollar store.
Yeah.
For like $1.25.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's wild.
Enough about the bums.
No, you know, when you're talking about the dollar store or not, it kind of, I don't know if they still do it. I mean, what didn't they close down like a lot of like the dollar stores recently?
The 99-cent only. The 99-cent
really?
only got shut down all the way.
All done.
Yeah.
Anyways, but the Dollar Tree or whatever. I don't know if they still do this, but back in the day they had like brown paper bags, and they were like mystery bags.
Oh, I remember that.
And you could pay like $5 or something like that, and you can get something inside of it.
I
right?
remember that, bro.
And and they kind of kept it like towards the front or just somewhere. Basically, yeah, it was literally just like a mystery box.
Yeah.
And the thing is that there was one day where I was like, I gotta see what's inside of it. So then I was trying to, as quietly as I can, I was like, I tried to open it up,
Yeah.
and then I hear the cashier, hey, and I was like, and then after she held the copy, and she was like, you have to pay for that first, and I was like, put it back, and I was like, all right then.
Busted.
I was like, all right, you got me. Hey, how about that one time we got caught stealing?
Okay, I'm so happy you said that, bro. I'm sorry, because as soon as you said that, bro, I was in my head, I was gonna legit be like on a brief, because sometimes like when we're doing episodes, we'll like pause and be like, hold on, should we edit this out? And we'll talk about some shit we want to bring up.
Oh, man, I can bring it up.
I was about to hit him with that. Yeah, dude. So I was on a sick kick back in the days. Like what? Like middle school? Was it middle? It was middle school.
It was middle school, yeah.
Man, me and the homie, I don't want to say his name because in case.
Yeah, that's all right.
Nickname Squid.
We'll talk about us.
No, it was a nickname Squid. So me and this guy would hit them all the time and we'd steal stuff like all the time.
We're changed men now. We have
changed.
jobs. We pay for our stuff.
I literally couldn't steal something if I wanted to. Like my hands would shake and my knees would quake. And
His hand's broken too.
Yeah, and my hands broke, so I couldn't if I wanted to. It made too much noise. So so me and this guy would steal all the time, right? And I remember bad influence. I remember started talking about stealing with this guy, and I was like, bro, it's super easy, blah blah blah. I'm like, the Toys R Us has hella headphones and they're hella cheap and they're hella easy to steal, or whatever, right? And they don't tag them.
I mean, like I slightly was already somewhat.
You're already in that world.
Stealing a little bit.
Okay,
like I think if I had to think about like my first lick,
Yeah.
what was a king size Kit Kat.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so big back Medina
so
coded.
it's a fat bag Medina.
Back
I want this, but I don't want to ask mom. And then I remember I just tucked it in my pocket, walked out. I sat in like the far back seat of the van.
Yeah. Your mom was like, where'd you get that from?
No, dude. I mean, the thing is that I think she knew what happened.
Yeah.
And she was like messing with me just to see like what, because she said, why does it smell like chocolate? And I was like, I don't know.
Damn.
So maybe she knew about it. She probably just like.
Your mom was with the shits, I bet. No, that's wrong. That's not the first thing you stole, though, bro. No, wait, that's not.
What do you mean?
That first thing you stole?
The Kit Kat?
No, like the first thing you stole, I know what it is.
If you said.
My heart about the loco.
Anyways.
Okay. So I guess he was already in that world, so I don't feel so bad.
No, I mean, it was every now and then, but nothing crazy. We're talking like some candy, you know. But
So were the headphones the biggest lick you had set up?
somewhat.
So we go to Toys R Us. We're literally with his mom that day.
My mom is shopping for baby clothes.
And I was like, hey, bro, we hear the headphones
And
are right
then,
here.
yeah, we go to the headphone section. And I think that's, at the time, you know, Skull Candies. I mean, I think they still are, you know what I mean? Like, I think they're actually locked up right now. You can't even, like, you have to go ask for, like, the associate to come, like, open it up for you. But at the time, you could just take them off the hook and no security check, nothing. You could just pop it in anywhere, like, on your person, walk right out, you know what I mean? There's nothing. You're good. And then the thing is that, so Johnny had got, like, the $20 pair.
The Skull Candy Inked. If you know, you know.
Yeah. Those are, like, very popular.
Back in those days?
Yeah. I think like tucked it in the sock and that was it.
Yep.
But me, I wanted the more like expensive ones that look kind of cooler. I think they made like 30 some bucks, 30, 40. And then I grabbed it. Instead of like going to the restroom or anything like that, I'm in the middle of the aisle just ripping the damn things open. And so then I get them out of the packaging. And and then as I'm doing that, I get the packaging. I throw it like behind like some stuff on the shelves.
God, we were so dumb.
And then I had the headphones in my hand. And so I was all right, cool. I was like, lick done. But then as I had the headphones in my hand, the worker hits the corner. Because I'm assuming he heard me opening, everything.
Yeah.
And he hits the corner. He looks at me. He looks down at the headphones in my hand. Looks back up. And kind of walks away a little bit. And I was like, John, we got to get out of here. And then the thing is that we couldn't go anywhere. My mom was obviously in the store like 10 aisles over or something like that. And then so I was like, okay. I was like, I'm gonna grab the keys and we're just gonna chill in the van. So I walked over to my mom and I was like, hey, can I get the keys? Me and Johnny, we're just gonna go sit in the van. She goes, yeah, that's fine. Gives me the keys, and then I take about 10, 20 steps from my mom. And then as I'm walking away, the same workers there were like the manager or something.
Yeah, the old dude, right?
And I was like, oh. And my mom's like right there, and so and then the guy was like, luckily he was pretty chill about it. He was like, all right guys, he's like, let's make it real easy. You give it back to us. We won't do anything. We literally won't do anything. Just give it back to us, and then that's it. I like, you're not gonna be in trouble. Just give us back what you got. And I was like, man. So I just pulled out of my pocket, give it back to me. He goes, all right, and I kind of walked away. The thing is that my mom saw that happen.
Yeah.
She didn't hear anything, but she saw it. And she walked over, she goes, what did that guy want? I was like, oh, no, they're looking for something. Yeah. And I was like, that was it. And then I'm not going to say I got away with it, but obviously my mom didn't know what happened at that point. But it's out now.
Yeah, bro, that was crazy. I remember that.
So I did get caught stealing. Nothing crazy, though.
And see, prior to that, I had been on like a bit of a losing streak at that point too, because we had hit the mall a few times, like I had mentioned, and by that point it was getting pretty hot because then they started locking up the headphones.
Yeah.
It was only certain stores. I think Claire's wouldn't lock their headphones, but like Spencer started locking them up. All those.
Isn't Claire's like the jewelry store?
Yeah, but Claire's used to sell like the little headphones. They had like the little they had like little bacon on them. Remember the bag that was bacon and eggs and everything, and the mustaches.
Oh, okay.
They had those like little swag headphones.
Those $10 pairs of me.
Yeah. So we were like swooping those up, and we would like go sell them at school and stuff like that, right?
Oh,
That was
yeah?
kind of that was a little bit the little hustle. So by that point, the mall was getting pretty hot, and the week, I think 3 weeks prior to that, we got caught.
Oh, yeah?
It was me, Squid, and his friend, and then his friend went to, remember the C's Candy Factory store there? No, not C's, Sweet Factory.
Yeah. In the mall?
In the mall. He went there and stole some candies. We got caught there, and there was a whole thing. Security caught us, and they made us call our parents. But I gave my friend's phone number, and he gave him mine, and it went to voicemail on both. And they're okay. You guys are good. We left the voicemail, so you guys are good. You guys just leave or whatever. And I was like, okay, bet.
Damn.
And then this kid,
big finesse.
Yeah, the third guy, the third wheel that day.
Yeah.
He called his actual mom, and his mom caught him, and his mom grilled us, all of us or whatever, and. That's the whole thing. He never came to kick it with us again.
Didn't follow the plan.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. You fumbled the bag. You could have get a fake phone number or something.
That's crazy.
So, and then a week later, I go back to the mall again, and I'm in those little pop-up shops there, or whatever. They had this little back in those days, I was really into the stoner culture. And so they had this little Rasta beanie with an outline of the country. I want to say it was
Jamaica.
Nah, it was Kenya or something like that.
Okay.
It was even Jamaica. It was Kenya or something like that.
Okay.
Not a good geography, whatever. So I literally walked in the store, grabbed the beanie, clear as day, stuffed it in my pants, and then walked away. And the worker comes out and chases me, and he's like, "Hey!" And I ran at the mall, and it was a whole thing. I ran to a Subway, actually.
Oh wow, they're everywhere.
I ran into a Subway and cut through these apartments and stuff like that. So I was already on a losing streak, so that's why I stopped. The day we got caught, I think was the day I stopped. I was like, okay, I'm done, bro. I'm tired from the game. I'm not good at this shit.
Change, man.
I'm not good at it.
Yeah, no, it's that life. It's not for everyone. Not for me.
Definitely wasn't for me, man.
No.
I would try when I was younger. I would do little, how it was, bro. I would do shit just to test the waters.
Fucking delinquent.
Yeah, I'd be like, this seems kind of fun. Let's try it. And then it wouldn't work for me. I'd be like, okay, yep, that wasn't it.
It didn't work out too good.
Switching gears real quick. I started reading a book. I'm a changed man.
This man brought a book on the road trip. Hasn't read one page.
Cause I get motion sick.
So why'd you bring it then?
For the hotel. Just the.
Yeah. Why did you have it in your duffel bag then?
I forgot it until last second. Well, no, because actually I had packed my bag and I bought it yesterday. Because this book right here is called *Sapiens*. It is a brief history on humankind by Yuval Noah Harari. And I had read this book years ago. Not read the book. I want to say a couple years ago on Apple Books. I read the sample of it and I was completely enthralled.
Yeah.
After 30 pages. So I'm really excited. It's basically just talking about humankind and from a real like scientific standpoint, like where we come from and the different theories of how we form and the potential future for us humans. So the question I have for you, Medina, is do you think that us Homo sapiens are meant to be like but that should not highlight. Do you think that Homo sapiens are the final form of humans, or do you think that there's something that comes after us?
No.
Like before us, there was Homo neanderthals, or then
I
before
get
that,
it.
you know, Homo erectus, and you know, so on and so forth. Also,
Yeah.
Homo erectus, LOL. I was reading that book. I was reading the book, and I was like, Homo erectus.
Yeah, John got a good laugh.
Hey, yo.
He was in the library. He was.
Yeah. I was like, all right. So, what's the future in your mind for humans? Like, what do you think? What do you
Like,
think?
what I think is gonna happen?
Yeah, if you like assuming shit goes good, like, or even if give me your view, pessimistic or
Are you talking about like what I think is gonna change with the human body, or just human nature as a whole?
Let's say evolution and human nature. Like, what do you think we go? Give me. So let's break it down to a couple. What do you think we're gonna look like? Taller, shorter, fatter, balder, and then give me like, what do you think we go? Assuming that we don't just die.
For sure.
Or do we die?
For sure, nah, we're not gonna die. I mean, obviously, outside of natural disaster, no, or nuclear war.
Yeah.
But look at that big old field. Anyways, we're definitely living longer.
Wait, before we get into it too much, we're back. So you were saying we were talking about the course of mankind as Medina sees it.
Yes.
So you think we won't die from nuclear war?
Well, I mean, maybe. I don't fucking. Well, I mean, I can't predict that.
Okay.
But I mean, if we're talking about just the human body or something like that, or just human development.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying for sure we're living longer in the future.
Okay.
Because think about like how much has gone up since, right?
Yeah, like the average lifespan.
Yeah, the average lifespan.
Okay.
I mean, it's always shot up. We're living minimum 120.
Okay. 120,000 years. Or 120.
120 years. No. Each human individual.
Oh,
Okay,
per capita. Okay.
Could be that. Oh yeah, 120. It's like oh you're 110 years old.
You still young.
Yeah, you still young.
You still wet behind the ears, my boy.
So something like that.
Fuck. Do you want to live 120 years if that was an option?
What up? Yeah, sure. Fuck.
Respect.
I mean, like I'm not gonna be like I've never had like that mindset of like that downer. Like I mean, I've kind of thought about it every now and then, like the whole like, would you want to live forever?
Yeah.
Would you want this? Would you? I was like, I think it'd be kind of cool just to see like where you can see everything.
I like that because I feel like everyone in our generation now, even myself included, are like, oh, bro, like, I'm not even trying to make it past 73. That's me legit. But so it's nice to hear like a different perspective in that sense.
I mean, it'd be cool to see everything, you know what I mean? And like the way I think about it, like even if you were to have like so it's like okay, so let's talk about like your mindset. What age? What would you want to make it to?
If I'm not rich by like 65, raps.
Okay, let's say you hit 65, right?
Yeah.
But let's just say something is about to happen, like something crazy.
Yeah.
But you chose to live to 65, you're not gonna see what's gonna happen. You would only be like, I gotta see this, you know, be like, I gotta see what's gonna happen. But now you're gonna die.
I love that mentality, bro. Actually, that's actually really good.
It's like the ones like, you know, people say I don't want to live forever. Just give me like 1,000 years. But then watch at year 999, you're like, oh shit, this is about to happen. Oh, dead. You know what I mean? So that's what it's like. You know, I mean, fuck it, why not?
Next year, Doja Cat versus Megan Thee Stallion squared off next year. No. I'm already dead.
Stupid.
I want that to keep me alive, bro, for real.
Keep me going.
I want that to keep me alive, bro, for real. Rihanna gets forehead reduction surgery. No! I take too many shots at Rihanna, bro.
You really do.
I know. My fault, Riri. I'm just mad you're doing the whole mom thing, man. It's just pissing me off. Okay, so taking it back to digressing back to the question at hand. So, you think the lifespan of humans goes up? So you think the curvature of humans overall is positive? You think that we're gonna?
Oh yeah, I mean, we'll be.
Homo sapiens are gonna be here for a while.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, what else could fucking really overcome us like that?
Because here's something interesting that the book kind of mentioned. So the longest living humans, because Homo, the genus Homo, is humans overall. Homo means man, right?
Uh-huh.
Homo sapien means wise man. Homo neanderthal means like muscular man, and Homo erectus
That's
means
me.
Upright man. And then there's Homo dystrova. So there's a lot of human genuses.
Yeah.
You know, and then subspecies that kind of break down into that, right?
Okay.
So the longest living genus of humans is Homo erectus. They were around for 2 million years, as compared to Neanderthals were around for about 120,000 years. Homo denisovans were around for 70,000 years. Homo sapiens have only been around for have only been around for like 50,000 years or something like that.
Okay.
So we're still super young.
That's the thing. Yeah, but I mean, unless something happens to us, like, I don't see how we just can't keep developing better ways to stick around. Like I feel like obviously, it's probably ignorant to me to talk like this, but like, I feel like we're the smartest.
Yeah, well,
as of right now, you know what I mean?
Homo sapiens,
technologically advanced,
wise man. Do you think we'll be replaced by robots? What if we create our own downfall?
No, see, the whole AI thing, that's a little crazy.
I mean, because we're already kind of, like, we're seeing it now.
Like, the advancements of that shit is
crazy.
Wow. Going back to episode 1.
Exactly.
We talked about AI.
That's a major callback. Hey, if you know, you know. I think the only person who probably know episode, I'm not going to say no names, bro.
Yeah, we can't. We yelled at. Hey, let's do it.
My fault.
Relax. We know you listen to it. We just cash. Damn. Get off.
But yeah, call back to episode 1, which we spoke about AI. And man, even since episode 1, AI has made huge advancements since 4 months ago.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? How crazy is that?
Gone up a lot.
So it's just crazy to think about. It'll edit videos for you now.
Yeah.
It'll think for you now.
Yeah, you get a little prompt and then you'll be like, okay, how does this look?
What if you end up looking like the people from WALL-E?
Real big. Hey man, look, I've been there once. I ain't going back to that shit.
Yeah, bro. You'd never go back, huh?
Hell nah.
I've spoken to people who've lost weight and stuff like that, obviously prior, and anyone who's lost weight, their biggest fear is gaining the weight back.
100%. But the thing is that Will was telling me that usually I think it's like there's like a statistic, and I might be off on this, but it's like very high. It's like 80% will gain it back with like the next something.
Damn.
Like 5 years or two years. But if you don't, then the odds are you're gonna keep it off for for the rest of your life. But,
that's scary.
Or something like that. So it's like if I keep this up for a while, I should be good. Which I'm doing pretty good.
Make it a lifestyle, bro. Even though you hate the gym, you show up.
I mean, it's alright.
You're like
It's not that I hate the gym. I just don't like to be for so long.
I get you. I was say you're like a dad who has to visit their kid on the weekends. You might not like to, but you're gonna show up with that motherfucker.
It's my boy. Hey, dude, do you have like any like weird feeling whenever you call someone your name that has the same name as you?
I love it.
Really?
I love it. I got a homie at work named Johnny. Maybe if I'm not fired. I got a homie at work named Johnny, bro. And I see him. I'm like, hey, yo, Johnny. And he'll look at me. I'm like, my fault, bro. I was talking to myself. I was like, sometimes I got to talk to the realest motherfucker I know. My fault.
Okay.
How about you?
No, I'm the complete opposite. It is so weird to me.
Yeah.
Like it is so foreign because I mean, obviously, for those that don't know my name, it's Jose.
I'm Johnny V.
Jose Medina. But obviously, for one, very standard Hispanic name, you're gonna see a lot.
Really?
But so obviously, it's up there, with Juan and all them, But like, just for an example, in middle school, at school, in my friend group, we have 5 Jose's.
I heard that.
It was me, my boy Santos. So shout out to when he was on.
Big us, our number one hater.
Yeah, number one hater. Friend nickname was Mini Me. Another nickname was Chewy, and I think we have one more.
Was Yogi?
No,
Yogi wasn't.
I got Jonathan. Anyways, but regardless, and we had whatever. But there's 5 to 6 Jose's I went to school with, and we all went by nicknames though. You know what I mean? So I never got used to calling everyone Jose.
Yeah.
And I found it so weird because we either went by last name or a nickname, and that's it. So now that when I do it, like I've never called it. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've, to this day, even like reference anyone Jose. Oh, yo, Jose. I've not done that.
Interesting.
I just avoid it. I just go, yo, what's up, bro? And that's it. Like, it's weird. It's like, that's my name.
I'm very childlike in that sense where, like, if I know someone's named Johnny, I want to be friends with them just because their name is Johnny. I don't care who they are. They could be bad people. I'd be like, Johnny. I'd be like, bro, my name's Johnny too, bro. And, like, I'm right away just, like I'm hella excited, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, I have a joke at work with the same dude, Johnny or whatever.
Yeah.
I make a joke that whenever I'm around him, we get a stat buff. I'm like...
A what?
A stat buff.
Oh, damn. Oh, look at this guy.
He just got pulled over.
There's a guy just got pulled over. Crazy.
Damn.
That's right, man. Don't speed.
Hey, sucks to suck, loser.
Anyways, a stat buff?
Yeah. I'm like, bro.
Can you break down a stat buff?
I'm like, oh, bro, we get plus 5 HP when we're next to each other. I'm like, oh, bro, we get passive healing when we're by each other.
These video game terms.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people probably don't know.
I'm not going to explain it to you. If you don't know, sorry, it's over your head. If you do know, you're LOL because that shit is funny.
You're LOL.
You're LOLing right now. because I'm like, bro, I was like, hey, bro, I'm like, damn, I'm like plus 5% attack speed right now. I'm like, we're next to each other, bro. I love that shit. I love a motherfucker named Johnny, bro. He just like me for real.
That's interesting. Yeah, I can't relate. I'm the complete opposite.
What do you think about like when you drive to these small cities and stuff like that? Like, do you like? Isn't it crazy to think like people actually live here, like grow up here and stuff like that?
100%. Yeah,
So
I think about like what life would be out here. Because I mean, we've talked about it just driving up here right now.
Yeah.
You see a house in the middle of like Timbuktu, like out of nowhere. There's like no like the closest city back and forth is probably like 30, 40 minutes probably.
This is called Paha Lane.
See, I don't know where. Oh god! Whoa! Look at this.
Whoa,
Gojira ramen and sushi.
that's crazy.
Hopefully that shows up in the camera. I mean, whatever. Anyways, see, I mean, we're in the town. Where are we right now?
This is Wanaha. Is it Wanaha?
See, I don't even know where we're at. BC, but once again, a small town where people just live here. Well, I mean, this town's all right. But regardless, though, just like, but living like so remote, I just can't even fathom that. Really, I mean, like it sounds nice, you know. Think about it, like that you're just out and about by yourself.
Yeah.
Like no one's coming around you. It's probably quiet, like super quiet.
Okay, hold on. I gotta pivot real quick. I don't think I've ever asked you, what does your ideal life look like in the future? Like, where do you live? How many kids do you have? Kids? Like, what's your life look like? Paint the picture real quick.
Ideal, happy.
Wow, I like that. What makes you happy though? If you had to put it into like family terms or materialistic terms.
I mean,
Obviously all-
definitely, you know, like married.
Okay.
Obviously, you know. I mean, for me at least, you know, I mean, I wouldn't mind.
You got a bunch of juniors running around?
See, so like kids wise, you know what I mean? It's not like it's not like a want for kids, but I mean I'm open to it. You know what I mean? It's if we both agree on it, and if we both actually, yeah, I mean I think I at least want one,
Okay.
maybe two.
If you have one, you gotta have two.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You gotta have two.
It's just it's standard.
It's standard. You have one, you gotta have two.
But I mean, just the thought of having like a mini me, girl or boy. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of cool.
You like that?
Yeah, it's like that's me right there.
That's
you know,
cool.
carry on the lineage.
The lineage, right?
But yeah,
The
but
DNA.
and then like for like, are you talking like house wise?
I have a house and a car. Where you live at? You live in the U.S. You live in Reno. Where you live at?
I'm still in the U.S., greatest country in the world.
Greatest country in the world.
Car. Give me
Here we go.
like a Cadillac.
Ooh, caddy.
I'm spending money. I like the SUV though. You know what I mean? What's the big one's called?
Escalade.
Escalade. Yep.
Ooh.
I want an Escalade.
Classy.
Spinners on the rims.
Oh.
No, I was just playing.
Oh.
But no. You know, but I like
You got subs in that bitch?
a big body vehicle. Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Shit shaking a little
You
bit.
got a knock in it?
Yeah.
Are your license plates secured down so they don't be rattling?
I don't know about all that. Shit falling off. No, yeah, but okay. No, but realistically, you know, just I don't care. You know, like it is more like if I'm happy with it.
Dang.
I'm cool with
As
it,
long as
dog.
we got each other, we got enough. You and
Yeah,
wifey.
bro.
I like that, bro.
Yeah.
I like that. So you live at where you live at? Reno or where you live at?
Here's the thing. Like I'm fine with Reno.
Okay.
Like I'm fine living
Hey,
in
Reno's coming up.
where I'm at right now. I think is that, you know, a lot of people, and I mean, you know, maybe it's just different lifestyles and where people grow up around the town, but a lot of people just don't like being there. You know what I mean? Like it's always like a can't wait to get out of here. I've been here my whole life or whatever. I'm like, bro, like I don't mind traveling. You know what I mean? Like obviously
Yeah.
going to the places like we're doing right now, but I like Reno. Like I enjoy living there. I mean, do you want to get out of here? Or you want to get out of here one day?
I think eventually I would want to move out of Reno. I feel like definitely move out of Reno, but I love Reno. Like
I just got a solid job too, so I mean,
You got a good job. Yeah, that's the thing. I love Reno though. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I love my hometown, but I do think I think it's important to go live. I think for me, my personal because the way I see my life is definitely. I don't know if if I have a partner or not. If
Yeah.
I'm married, I want to say yes. I probably have a partner. No
Okay.
kids. Definitely no kids for me.
yeah, you like shut that down, right? You have like no want at all.
No. I'm closer to getting a vasectomy than having a kid.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, no
I
kids.
mean, well, I mean, no, it's your opinion. You know what I mean?
Hey, it's my opinion. No kids, and I live somewhere that allows me to. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I want to travel a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, like I
Okay.
want to live. I really don't care about having a home base too much. Like for real. Like, man, I would be like nomadic in a way sometimes. So I feel like I could just be like a nomad, or I could do some like crazy shit, like bike across the country. But like, I'm not cardio-wise. I'm not built for that. You see me on the bike at the gym. I'm like, yeah, man.
Hey, John Vergara sets off across the country, and if they find you like a day later on the floor, just
My bike's tilted up. Yeah, bro. I'm fucking dying. I look at the the 100-year egg from Smiling Friends and shit, bro. Yeah, bro. So cardio.
Yeah, well, no, keep going.
I was like, cardio wise, not built for that, but like, that's the thing. I just see myself like very like, I'm like a bird, I always fly away.
Okay.
That's how I see
Now,
myself.
when you talk about like the no kid thing, is it like just like a freedom kind of thought behind it? Like you think you're gonna lose that freedom if you do, or you don't want the responsibility, or like
Responsibility and the freedom, definitely. It's like, and don't get me wrong. Like when I think about the idea of having like a little mini me, like, you know what I'm saying, that's cool too. Like I think about that.
Yeah.
Like, imagine like you and a person you love, like you guys both put your love together in a way and create something. Like it's beautiful. I see the beauty behind it. Like,
yeah,
yes, I don't want kids, but I'm not the type of person that like hate on other people for having kids. Like some people like don't want kids and like they're like revolted by kids. They're like, ugh, like kids, you know. Me, I'm like, I don't want kids myself, but I definitely see the beauty in it, and like it's literally in our genetic code. Like it's to not want to have kids is to resist the way you're programmed to be.
Yeah.
As organisms, we're programmed to procreate. So it's like you're literally resisting your most basic, the reason you're alive, basically.
Yeah.
You know? So I get that 100%. So I'll never hate on it. But just for me personally, it's like, yeah, I don't want that responsibility. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if I had, nieces or, even your siblings for me, like all, watching them grow up and stuff like that, like, that's plenty for me. Where it's like, okay, it gives me that like joy because I care about them. And I love them, and seeing their successes like makes me happy, as if they were mine, as if they were mine. I'd be like that. I feel like good, like watching the young ones around me grow up, and like having them go through their trials and tribulations. Like it makes me laugh. Like little bro right now, his little GF, that just makes me laugh. He, just for a little context, this guy's little brother has a little girlfriend now, and I'm like, it makes me laugh. I'm like, bro, just the stuff he's like going through and stuff like that. I remember going through it too, so it's just funny to like see that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it definitely is like a lot.
Definitely.
Like I'm not gonna say but I literally helped raise like these four little guys.
Yeah, you've always kind of stepped into that. We've talked about it before. You've kind of stepped into that father figure role sometimes.
That dad role. I'd make the bottles, clean the diapers, pick them up from school, drop them off.
You got to use the dad voice sometimes.
Hey, knock it off. I mean, I get it. So it's like I've kind of experienced it already, but I mean, I still won't want mine.
Yeah, I get you. All right, let's switch gears a little bit. So obviously, I mentioned earlier we're going to Six Flags.
Uh-huh.
So let's talk about favorite theme park or adventure park memory, or like what's your favorite ride? What's your favorite memory? What do you love about going to places like Six Flags or Disney?
Well, did we? I'm pretty sure I mentioned in the past. Like
you said, didn't we? I thought you said, did we? As in like Disneyland. I thought you said.
Oh, did we land?
Did we land? I was about to be like, bro, are you good?
No. I'm not sure if I had brought up the reason why. I don't go. We're still blue. Okay. Anyways. If I had brought up the reason why I haven't been to Six Flags.
Oh.
Did we talk about it?
We talked about it one time, but we might have new listeners, so give them a little.
Any new listeners? I'm Jose Medina.
Yeah, give a little rundown. Talk about who you used to be. The handsome man you see right here with the chiseled jawline.
I used to be a very obese man. Now I'm just kind of strong and just whatever. But I used to be at my max was about 380 pounds.
Yep.
But this is even before I hit the max. I mean, your boy's been big as for a while.
Yeah.
And I had gone to Six Flags because one, it was convenient for us. It was like 2 hours away from where we from Reno, 2.5 hours.
The V.
Yeah. So we would go there a lot, but I went there as a kid a bunch. It was very fun. As the years went on, packed on more weight, and then it got to the point where I hopped on a ride, and I didn't fit as as the seat was meant to sit. You know what I mean? So basically my seatbelt wouldn't buckle up. So the worker had to come by, and he had to do like one of those. All right, here we go. 1, 2. I was like, sucked it in, and he clipped it in. I went on the ride. It went fine. But the fact that I held up the whole ride, the whole line is like they're kind of just like looking at me. I'm just like, oh man. And I had to go to a different seat too to give that one a shot. Like, for anyone who's ever gone through that, I feel it. Like, just know I'm right there with you. For those who haven't, that level of embarrassment it's up there.
Changes, man.
It is crazy.
It quite literally changes.
No, I mean it did. And so then, but this obviously happened way before the weight loss change. But I had actually made a vow to myself that I would not go back to Six Flags until I dropped weight, and I had not been back since. been back since.
This is so cathartic. This is so cathartic right now.
And now we're going to Six Flags, but we're going to a different one because we've never been to this one.
Yeah.
At least I haven't.
This one's so good. I love this one.
But yeah, so now we're going back. So yeah, I mean, pretty much. So I mean, Six Flags was my favorite, you know, just in terms of the rides and stuff. But I would say Disneyland just has more of like that real nostalgic feel.
Yeah.
Like that, you know what I mean? The happiest place on earth. It's nice.
Yeah.
I like to go there. And the reason why I've been there so much is because, you know, the rides are a little more accommodable. Is that
Accommodating.
Accommodating.
Yeah.
Towards, you know, bigger people. So I can fit on everything. But every now and then, you know, I was like, I know it's, you know, the arm was like, it didn't fit me too good. But, I can still ride the rides, though.
But you can still make it work.
Yeah, I can still make it work. But now, you know, times change. You know what I mean? We'll see how I'm looking now.
That's crazy, bro.
We're going to go to Six Flags tomorrow. Sorry for the car beep. You know, we're going to be at Six Flags tomorrow. We're going to see how it goes.
That's crazy, bro. That's
You know what I mean? This park might, you know, take the top spot.
I love this park, bro. Oh, this roller coaster that they have here made me pass out when I was younger. Called the Goliath. If you know, you know. I think it's called the Goliath. It's like the Medusa, which you should know about the Medusa. That's pretty popular.
You should know.
You should know about the Medusa. The Goliath is like double that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And like, dude, I passed out and it has this one like crazy like sideways turning one, and there's so much pressure in your head that I remember like I was already out of breath from screaming and like I got lightheaded. And I was like, right? And then we hit that corner, and I went from screaming to doing one of these. I was like, kind of like sideways. I was like, and I just remember like passing out, and I opened my eyes, and like we go through this tunnel, and I was like, how like I knew I passed out because I played the pass out game when I was younger, so I know what it's like to pass out. And so, if you don't know about the pass out game, I'll give you a little breakdown on that in a second. And I opened my eyes, and I remember seeing the tunnels open up, and I was like, oh yeah, but I just passed out. And then I still went for like another 15 seconds after that.
Yeah.
Such a good roller coaster. But holy shit, bro, I'm really excited for you to get on these coasters out here, bro. Because it's the first time you've been on a roller coaster, period, since you lost the weight.
No, I mean, I went to Disneyland.
Oh, okay.
Like one time. Since like the dramatic weight loss, yeah, I mean, for sure went there. But like a legit coaster, I mean, well, Disneyland does have the Incredicoaster.
Incredicoaster is incredible.
That ride is awesome. I will say that the one time, I think it was the last time that you came with us.
Yeah.
And the line was so short, and we hopped on it back to back to back, like, I think like 3 to 4 times.
5 times, I want to say.
Something like that. And so that was the first time where after like the 5th time where I was like, all right, I think I need to take a break. Because at that point I was like, whoa, like my motion, and I don't really have motion sickness like that, but it kicked in right there. I was like, holy shit.
I was getting like shell shocked, bro. I remember like my head was ringing and my ears were like ringing. I was like, God damn, bro.
It was a little tough, but it was fun though.
It was super fun. Like, because I remember like I was already over it by like the 3rd time I went on it, but then like the line was so short, I was like,
why not?
I was like,
it's like feeling like that, feeling that, feeling like like the force of the coaster taking off. It's awesome.
I love it.
Great ride. Yeah, but I would say probably my favorite ride.
You know what's the biggest letdown in Disney though?
What?
The food.
Really? Where you going? Well, I would say the prices overall.
The prices
fucking trash. I don't know if you saw that. I mean, I think I told you the last time we went, the churro went up to $6 now.
Terrible.
You used to be $5, even though it's way robbery overall. But
for a churro,
it was $5 for a long ass time.
Yeah, you already went in like Disney. You're already clearing a fat profit on that. You probably make a churro for 20 cents. $6.
Yeah, but it went to $6, and I felt so bad one time because the last time we had went, my brother, the one in the back seat, he was like, hey, can we get a churro? And I was like, I was joking around with him. I was like, you buying? He goes, yeah, I'll buy it. And I was like, all right. And so he said he would, and I was like, all right, then fine. And then when we got to the front, I was like, they're $6 now? And Dave was like, well, David, my brother, and he was like, oh, I don't have enough. And I was like, I'll fuck with you. I was like, I got it. Like, I'll pay for it. I was like, but I was like, damn. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, bro.
A little kid can't eat by churro no more.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Crush the man's dreams right there in line, bro. God forbid, Mickey. Really, bro? That's sick.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess the food overall probably very overhyped. But like, you probably need to get like, there's probably someone like, have you guys been to this restaurant? We have to reserve it ahead of time. There's probably someone like, nah, you're not going to the right places.
There's some like fine dining experiences there. Obviously, I've never done it. The beignets. Beignets are good. This guy makes a mean beignet. Oh, dude, the girl that cops you, bro, better be the right one, bro. This dude, bro, be baking, cooking, bro. It's crazy. The beignets, bro, crazy, bro.
I haven't made the beignets in a while.
You gotta get back on that, bro.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. You know, I obviously had to take a break from cooking because I'll eat a bunch every time I make.
We should do a giveaway on the pod, bro, for a batch of beignets. Dude, right now in the comment section, email us at brotherletstalkpod@gmail.com.
Well, hold on. I didn't agree. I'm making the beignets, dude. Do not.
If you
put me
think that
into this.
Medina should make, we should do a giveaway for Medina's beignets. A dozen beignets. Like, subscribe, and comment. Tag the people in the comments below, and you'll automatically be entered to win a dozen beignets.
Must be in Reno within a 10-minute drive.
Must be in Reno. I'll deliver. Must be in Reno. Tag the people that you know.
That is crazy.
And you're entered to win the giveaway.
That's probably not gonna happen.
And if there's one entry, congratulations, you automatically win.
I mean, I dabble in the baking and cooking and stuff every now and then.
He dabbles.
Yeah, well, I would say my most recent project was to make conchas.
Ooh, yep.
And the conchas, you know, that is a tough motherfucker, tough son of a gun. Excuse me. Conchas are a very difficult dish.
Yep.
I would say, and then, oh my god, I hate it whenever recipes online they go, it's a very simple, easy recipe, and then I follow the recipe to a T, and I'm like, mine fucked up. I don't know how.
Dude, every recipe is easy, right?
Yeah.
It's quick 30-minute meals. I'm like, okay, as soon as you start chopping an onion, I'm out. If you start chopping an onion in a 30-minute recipe, if the recipe is quote easy, and you break out a knife and a cutting board and you're chopping, I'm done. I'm cool. Like, an easy meal for me is like a handful of shredded cheese or something like that, bro.
Okay.
Like, I'm like, that's an easy meal, bro.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know, bro.
But no, but think that. So I mean, so making those conchas though, like, you know, I make a lot of bread. And it's like, you know, we can't throw it all away. So you're eating a lot. So you know, so that's the reason why, you know, you kind of have to like stop with the. I mean, I did at least to stop baking. You know what I mean? So it's like just not eat so fucking much.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I get that. Dang, all dedication to the gains, bro. It's just crazy. The gains just be fucking. Oh, it feels better. Yeah, my man just changed the AC setting to your legs, bro.
It got pretty hot in this car for some fucking reason.
Yeah, well, we got the AC.
Well, I mean, yeah, we got the AC low for you guys. Matter of fact, how long have we been talking for?
We're
you know,
at
this point, yeah, we've talked for a minute. We're gonna cut now, but the next time you see us, well, which should be about what, in about 2 seconds for you, we'll be at the hotel.
Fantastic. Well, tune in.
All right.
Peace. We're back.
We're back. No mics.
This is just raw audio. This is crazy. I don't think we've ever recorded the show without mics.
Not once.
Not once.
We apologize. We're gonna make this short. We're not gonna talk for too long like this.
This is the road pod. Fans, you gotta understand. The road pod.
We meant to record it as soon as we got here. That was what, yesterday?
Yep.
It is a full what? Almost like 30 plus hours later.
Beyond 24 hours. It's yeah.
We went to Six Flags. We had an okay day. Actually, yeah.
Check out the vlog. Check out the vlog. I had Dorito on my throat. Pause. Check out the vlog, guys. That's coming soon.
Well, when it comes out, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna be a lot of cuttings together. Cause holy shit,
we got different clips on different phones and stuff like that. You're looking at 2 future pro video editors right here, actually.
And our eating video. We did kind of fun little rating road trip snacks.
Yep. That's also coming soon.
But this is gonna come out first, obviously.
Yep.
But please be patient with that. But yeah, we're in a hotel though.
Here we are.
Something I kind of want to ask you for a hotel though. Do you believe in the things that people do whenever they take like the extra steps for security? Like, you know what I mean? Like whenever they put like a cord like on the handle or something like that, or they like double test the mirror or something like that.
I think if you're a woman like traveling alone, I think it's like any little step that can help you, have that peace of mind or feel safer is cool. Anything that helps you like have that peace of mind, because I think like that's something major. Because it's like when you're a girl traveling alone, I think you have to kind of like be low key about it, because you can make yourself a target easily, because this shit happens. So if you're a woman traveling alone, I say yes. If you're a man traveling alone, it's like, bro,
stop being a bitch.
Man up, bro. Fucking, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, I'm sorry, bro.
No one cares for your safety.
Dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you gotta squabble if they come in. I don't know what to say, bro.
Oh, yeah.
What about you? If you're traveling alone, let's say if it's for you, are you traveling? Are you taking extra security steps or not?
I mean, like, I put the deadbolt on. You know what I mean? At most, like I'm gonna use what they give me.
Yep.
But I'm not gonna like Home Alone the shit and like put like thumbtacks on the front door and like that. You know what I mean, like that, or like the whole like the double-sided mirror thing, like hidden cameras.
Yeah.
Like, bro, listen, I mean, you could check me out naked. Ain't gonna be much.
You're gonna be disappointed. You're gonna be like, damn, wasted film.
That's on you. Go for it, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
As long as I don't know about it, but.
Fuck, I had another question. It came to mind right now. Damn, we're talking about hotels. Oh, my thing is, I do. Normally, I didn't this time because like it just seems like immaculate in here. Normally with hotels, I'll like take the extra step to like just like double check for bed bugs, just because that's like my biggest fear. So it's like I'll check like corners and stuff like that. And
Valid.
I move the nightstands out the way and I check the baseboards because they shed their skins in the baseboards, so you can look for extra dead skins.
Mm-hmm. John, pro tip
right there, actually, yeah. Because I stayed at some sketchy ones, bro. I stayed at this one motel in New Mexico one time. Ran by a sweet couple. Like, they were nice people, but man, those are the dirtiest hotel rooms. Like, they barely vacuumed. I was like, bro, like they just like next person, like person went out, they made the bed, and then moved you in.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, like that type of vibe was gross.
Yeah.
But I was like during that road trip to Florida, so I was so exhausted I didn't even care. I was like, bro, pray to God I don't get nothing. Leave it in his hands, bro. That's it. How about you? What's the worst hotel you've stayed in? Like the grossest one?
See, now your boy lives lavish.
Actually, that's the reason why the hotel your boy booked it, bro. I was like, God damn. I was like, you ain't got no roaches in here or nothing.
I mean, you'll be able to see what the hotel kind of looks like. Do we actually? I would do like a full sweep of the room, of like of our room, the way it looks like for our vlog. But it's like a nice little like studio place. But for the most part, like I don't really stay in like bad hotels. I mean, I probably say the lowest is like a Motel 6. You know what I mean? But even then, it's not really that bad. It's just like it's like a classic like this old cigarette smell or something like that. But nothing crazy for me at least.
I stay in, bro. I get them for dirt cheap. I'm like, okay, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, see, I'm the opposite.
Vegas.
I want to relax somewhere.
And the other one is major. So when I travel, it's like I'm not really like in it for the room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of like whatever about it. So I stay at like sketchy ones in Vegas, New Mexico. Or else did I stay at like a sketchy one? In Florida, I live lavish. We got an Airbnb in Florida. I was with my family out there. We got an Airbnb for Thanksgiving out there. Bro, super nice.
Solid.
Super solid, bro. Like, yeah, hot tub, pool. It was like, yeah, everything. It was really nice.
Pretty dope. So this is something this morning when we were getting ready to leave for the trip for Six Flags. Yeah. This bathroom is very interesting. Obviously, there is a very big gap between the handle and the shower head. You either have to like take 2 to 3 steps, turn it on, turn back around, 2 to 3 steps, shower head. It's very big. You can see in the vlog. But the thing is that the mirror that to wash your hands and stuff is looking directly into this the shower. The shower is glass, like the wall, so you can legit see yourself.
Yeah.
That happened for the first time for me, at least. I've never actually seen myself like showering.
Yeah.
That was weird. I did not like it, dog.
I had the same thing because I lived at my sister's house for like the month of April. I was in my sister's house and she has a similar setup.
Yeah.
I got the shower. I'd be in the shower. I'd be like showering. I stop. I'd be like, I was like, yeah. I was like, okay, I fuck with this.
Flex real quick. No, that shit was. No, I was looking. I kind of wiped the window and I was like, yeah. I was like, what the hell? It was so weird.
Like you were, what's the word? Like you were like peeping on yourself.
Yeah, I was like, I was like,
it's a private occasion.
I was like, stop.
What this doing in here, bro?
That shit was so weird. That happened. But and for some reason when I was thinking about that situation, I wanted to ask you this question: have you ever showered with your dad?
Yes.
Like in the past or what?
Yes.
Like a lot, or?
And here's a fun little tidbit about this, and this is a special treat for those who actually are watching this even with the low quality audio, who are listening and watching.
Hopefully it sounds alright.
Hopefully. Okay.
I'll try my best to fix it.
So I was showering with my dad one time when I was younger. I remember like I was like 3 or 4, and I remember like we were in the shower, and I just learned that we were in the shower, and I saw him pee in the shower, and I was like, okay. I was like, you can go to the bathroom in the shower. I was like, okay, bet. So I peed in the shower, right? And then I felt like my stomach turned a little bit. I was like, oh, bro. I was like, I had a shower. I was like, let's just. I was like, whoa.
Poop is full sending.
I was like, we in the shower, and I remember him being like, no, and like I think he might have seen the turtle head poking out or something like that, bro. And so he panicked, and he took the cap off of the Suave. I don't know if you guys remember the Suave shaving cream for women. He took the cap off of that, and he caught it. And I remember him being like, he's like, you can only go number 1 in the shower, and I was like, oh, my fault, bro. I was like,
Yeah, I mean, to people that believe in themselves, they can do it.
bro, I was like, yeah, I thought you was about to step on it and push it down the
Yeah,
drain.
you can shove it down there. It's gonna wash away anyway.
How about
That's
you?
crazy. Well, no, I have in the past, but this was
Pooped in the shower with your dad.
shower with my dad.
Okay.
I've never took a shit in the shower. That's crazy.
Shit, shower shame, bro. Trying to be efficient.
No, but showering with dad was just. It was just a couple times. Obviously, when he came into town, I was obviously way younger. I think it was you probably like, what age were you?
16. No, I'm kidding. I was like 3 or 4. I said.
Yeah, I was pretty young. I would say like for sure less than maybe like 7. You know, maybe like 5, 6 years old. You know, like young buck.
Yeah, but
I was thinking about that. You know what I mean? Because I was like, I wonder if Johnny got to experience that, or did his dad abandon him before that?
he left when he might have left like maybe like a month after that. That might have been like
Ooh.
that might have been the straw that broke the camel's
I'm sick of showering with Johnny.
He was like, bro, young buck just shit in the shower, bro. I'm cool.
That's it. I'm calling it there.
Yeah, no, I think I was probably like 3 or 4, definitely for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, right around the time. I think he took off when I was like 4. I want to say, so it was like right around the same time. Hopefully they're non sequiturs. I would be crushed to find out that was a determining factor.
That's real soup. This is gonna be the first episode I have my glasses on.
Oh,
I have another episode with my glasses.
dang. Fans, what do you guys think? Junior with glasses or without glasses? How y'all like them? Y'all like them bone in or boneless?
That's assuming you got to, because this is gonna be the end of the podcast.
Yeah,
So we'll see who gets there.
let's see.
Anyways, we've talked enough. This is gonna be a short one.
It's gonna be a shorter one. One more thing before we go. You're gonna see this is gonna be a major arc in the vlog. Cast removal, guys. Doing it DIY style. So stay tuned for that. That's gonna be fun.
Can we get? No, I mean it's your arm, right?
What?
I was about to say like is it gonna be like trouble?
Oh, it's my arm, my life.
I guess it's.
Doc, what's it gonna do? Doctor, you should have took it off. Okay, well I took it off. So are you gonna fix my hand now that I broke it again, or what?
But listen, I mean we're gonna try to record just in the process, but so be on the lookout for that. That would be crazy.
More stuff coming soon. Connect with us. Sorry, connect with us on social media. I should have put it at the beginning. Whatever. Connect with us. Down in the description, link tree. It's got everything you need, except the email. Which actually, I'm gonna add the email on there. So everything you need to be on the link tree. Connect with us. Talk with us. We got a couple listener emails. We're gonna get to those next week on on a more structured episode.
Yeah, when we're back home.
When we're back home. Stay tuned for that.
All right. Well, BLT, bro. This is like episode 19. Episode 20 coming up.
Episode 20 coming up. And we turn 21. We're gonna record at the bar.
Hey yo.
All right,
All right, we're gonna sign off here.
later.
Later.